Now we want to keep this easy, you know, as you said. So it's ready to scan. So you just start a base scan, then you tell it if you want to do more clever things, you can go to do an implant scan, restorative, orthodontic. We've got orthodontic software as well, you can measure change. But let's say you just on button and then upper or lower. So I press that onto the lower, and that's it. So you scan as much or as little as you need. Full arch, we've got dentists scanning in about 30 seconds, but I can't promise that. Some dentists are slow, some dentists are fast. Yes, but this is faster than your hands. Okay. So if you move your hands fast, it keeps up with you, you know. So now, other things we've got. So let me just capture a little bit more there that I've missed. So, if you scan and you don't scan and roll over the surface, a little arrow will appear, which is brilliant. It's brilliant. It's telling me that that surface didn't stitch to that surface accurately enough. Okay. So if you get an arrow, there you go. It's corrected. Okay. So you know if it's right. So the dentists love the arrows. Love the arrows. You know. Now another thing we can give a dentist is that a couple other things with the scan. So you can click anywhere and you've got colour 2D photos. So I ran a laboratory for 28 years. I owned a dental laboratory. So give me the colour photos. You know?
Yes.
So when a dentist does a scan, anywhere around the arch, you've got the photos. Yeah. And if I tick, say for example, you wanted to send that to your technician, tick that button, add it. That's the view that I've extracted, ready to go with the scan to the lab. Okay. The other thing we've got is that if you scan here and you think everything looks good, but then you see that we've missed the contact points and they're not good, right? You've got to go back into the mouth and add those. But if the gum's now collapsed over the margins, add new photos, it ruins the good photos. It's taking new photos on top. So when you've scanned an area that's good, protect it. Yeah. So now if I scan over the blue area, it won't take new photos. But what I could do is I can scan in there. Sorry. Then I can go back in and fill in that contact point without ruining the other one. So that's the locking tool, and that's great. That's been with us for about 2 years, but dentists love that, love that. I'll give you another example of the locking tool. Is that, is that when you're scanning in the mouth, if you're scanning lingually at the lower, and then if you come up, it starts to scan the cheek. So all you need to do you lock out that side of the mouth, then it won't see the cheek. Okay. So and again, dentists love that. What I think my job is, well, part of my job is social media, right? So I've got my own group of 700 dentists and lab technicians, which your dentists, anybody interested. It's my job. If you become a dealer for us, if that all goes well, the money side of it and the contract all goes well, then my job is to help you and but I'll get close to your dentist as well. I'll train you guys, you know, train your teams, right? And then I can come over and I do trainings and lectures, but also just social media. Now, I mean, I can help with tricks and tips, and they can join the group, and they'll hear from other dentists, which is really strong. So we're at a position now. I'm also a sales coach. Okay, now I can sell a scanner in 1 hour. Done it 8 times last year, different countries, so it's not a culture thing. Okay. So I thought, am I that good? Well, everybody else has done it. So I spoke to our Swedish dealer, he's done it. 3 guys I know in America, 1 in Australia, 1 in France, 1 in Italy, 1 in Egypt, okay, and 1 here in Dubai. But they've all shoulder scan in 1 hour. 5 years ago, the average was 5 visits to a dentist before they buy. And that's your money gone. That's your margin profit's gone. So the reason why, though, I can sell a scanner in the hour is I know about the scanner, but you spend the first 10 minutes talking to the doctor. What do you want to use it for, right? And then aligning the benefits here to what they want. But the crucial thing, the crucial ingredient in that like 1 hour sale is that a doctor has already heard about our scanner on social media. So the love is already there. You don't have to convince him. And also they all know that Carestream Dental do intraoral scanners. 5 years ago we were saying, doctor, did you know we do an intraoral scan? No, we hadn't heard of yours, we'd only heard of Trios. And that market's changed massively. And so I live on Facebook, and so I'm here to help you guys. If the discussions with Rami go ahead, then I'm happy to work with you. But so what else can we do? Do you know the biggest growth areas in dentistry? In aligners. But the second one that's the biggest growth is, they call it disruptive sleep medicine. Snoring, at night, or sleep apnea. They're the biggest growth. So we've got a lovely tool in here. We've got the European expert in sleep apnea. So he's over Facebook. He shares his knowledge, and he loves it because you can take, for a snoring appliance, you have to move the drawer forward, and open it. So we can do that in here. You can take several bites. So sleep medicine is brilliant. So that's the real buzz. Okay, right. So let's go back. Please come and have a play. Over to you.
I'm not.
No, but you can see how it is. So all I want you to do is scan this section. So rest on the surface.
Okay.
Yeah, and watch the screen. Right, and now move forward. That's it. Watching in here. Right, and now twist slightly, and then move back, and then twist around the other side. That's it. So a little bit higher so you can see the occlusive surface. That's it. That's it. And watch the screen. So, you're not a dentist?
No.
You've done it?
Yep.
It's not difficult, is it?
No, it's easy.
Yeah. It's ease of use. Ease of use is critical.
Yep.
So, now what we do is, keep holding that. Now you hold that. You press the blue button. Sorry, that one, sorry. Yeah. And press it one more time. Okay, right. So now what you do is put the scanner in here and just go up and down slowly. That's it. There you go, and stop. Okay. Right, so that's your occlusion. Okay, you've scanned the bite now. So now we can pop that back in there. That way, yeah. Now, that's your normal bite, that's your intercuspal position.
Okay.
You could then do another bite with a protrusive position, so the laboratories get both. And that's your sleep medicine appliance. Yeah. I'm aware that these appliances are now made without making them on models. Right? So there was a digital one, it's called ProSomnus. The company who make them are in California. My scan was done by a dentist because I suffer from sleep apnea, so I have to wear something. Right? So the dentist scanned me in the UK, sends it to California, they send it back to me, and it just clicked in. So I can wear it, on a long haul. Tonight I'm flying back, overnight flight, so I need to sleep, I need to wear this thing. So I got the first one, so I'm a patient, but also this has done it. So we can do all sorts of other things now, okay? So if we look at, okay, now, once you've done your scan, you need to check it, and you need to refine it. So it's going to do three things, okay? It's going to take out, if you scan the cheek or the tongue, it removes it, okay? The second thing, it may be that the doctor has scanned in one area, so it compresses that. Okay? And then the third thing is that if you miss little holes, it fills in the holes.
Oh, okay. So it's all going to fix all the mistakes which...
Absolutely. Well, this is a good point. Yeah, fix the mistakes, but we don't want the lab to think that it's accurate, those holes.
Sure.
Because so if it's on a prep, so if we so if you look here, that's an infill, so we can give it a different colour, so that the doctor think, okay, right, so let's have a look at the prep.